Welcome to Rolando Farr's American Dream. My name is Rolando Farr, and thanks for joining me today. As you know, this is a journey that I've taken over the last year where I'm learning things, principles, and I'm applying them to my life and seeing the result. Um, you know, we've talked about drive, we've talked about starting, we've talked about, just doing. And so today, I think we're going to talk about another great topic, which is very helpful to everybody, and that's discipline. Now, what is discipline? Discipline is, doing those things that you don't want to do, right? Like going to college, for example. When you have that class that you hate, but you go because you know you need it in order to graduate. Um, or going to that job that you hate, but you go because you need the money to pay your bills. That's discipline. You're right, that is discipline. And people say, Rolando, dude, I go to work every day. I hate my job. I don't like it, but yet I'm there, I'm disciplined. I show up. And I'm like, yeah, but I also remember last time we talked about attitude and how important that is. Discipline in my book, the way I see it, anyways, the way I've learned, is that we're giving something up right now for something down the road. If you know what I mean by that. We're giving up the fun and games now so we can have better fun and games later. Great, right? It sounds wonderful. So how do we do that? Let's look at other people who've done this. Let's talk about Warren Buffett. This guy is known as a financial genius. Does he have discipline? Yeah, you bet he does. Because he trades under certain ways. He has his methodology that he sticks to. If it doesn't fit within the box, he doesn't do it. That's discipline. He's disciplined. He just doesn't nilly-willy go around investing in whatever he wants. No, he takes a company, he studies the company, he figures out what's, going on with the company, what the future of the company is going to be. Depending on that, he might invest in it, he might not. But, he has these things that he follows in order for him to become an investor. He doesn't just say, you know what, I got a feeling, I got a hunch. No, he doesn't do that. He has a very methodical approach to things. That's discipline. That's the way we should be. But they're like, Rolando, dude, what do you want me to do? I'm going to work. I do what I need to do. I pay my bills, I'm a responsible adult. Yeah, that's great. But what are you doing to better yourself? Success is not just going to creep up on you and be like, surprise, I'm right here. No, that doesn't happen. Success only happens when we work our butts off to get it. What does that mean? It means that we do those things that we don't want to do sometimes. It means sacrificing this weekend so that 5 years from now I can have all the weekends off and not worry about it ever again. That's what discipline is. Short term for the long term. What am I doing now so that tomorrow is better? What am I doing today so that next week I'm better? That's what it comes down to. If we're doing very little now, we're going to have very little later. So we have to be disciplined enough to take care of things now. Do it now. Don't wait till tomorrow, because success is not going to creep up on you and surprise you. Success we have to find, we have to work for, we have to go get. So discipline is part of that. Without discipline, it'll be very, very hard for people to find success. Yes, you have those geniuses, and you have those people that have natural born talent. But I bet you that they don't get half as far as somebody who's disciplined and applies that discipline to every aspect of their life. That's true. I used to play football. How many times in football have you seen, the guy with the talent who takes it easy getting beat by the little guy who works his butt off day in and day out? Happens all the time. I heard a story from a book that I read, The Power of Broke by Daymond John. Great book. I recommend it, and later on we'll talk about that book specifically. But in there he talks about how he got a van and started driving around. People before Uber and all that, right? And so his social life took a hit. His friends wouldn't see him as much. He wouldn't show up to parties or the club as much as he used to. So one day, they asked him, hey, Damon, what's going on, man? How come we don't see you anymore? What's going on? And he's like, well, dude, you know what? That's funny because I don't see you at the bank cashing your checks either. So what do you do? Sacrifice fun and games now for the long term. And look how well he's done. That man is the head of a $6 billion company. And he's done it all because of the discipline that he had to do those things. I'm not saying don't have fun. I'm not saying don't, enjoy life. There's a place and a time for everything. And we have to remember that. That, we shouldn't have every Saturday going out and doing whatever. No, we should invest in ourselves. We should get better. We should plan better. And be disciplined about it. So that was my topic for today. Thank you for joining me once again. In the comments, post what you think about this and other things that you've gone through. What does discipline mean to you, for example? Because this is my definition of discipline, as I see it, as I've learned over the last year. I'm curious to see what you think. I want to know. So please, subscribe, follow, and let me see what you think. Alright, once again, thank you so much for joining me today. Go out there, be disciplined, and get it done. Take care. Bye.